Hello there, this is Nihal, and in this video I'm going to tell you about how can you implement the Firebase phone authentication in your Android project. So let's start. First of all, you can just go and search on Google about the Firebase phone authentication. You can get the results. Hit the first link and it will look like this. So it is the documentation, it is the Google documentation about the Firebase authentication feature. Here you can get all the steps needed to follow for the Firebase phone authentication. So let's start it. First of all, we need to add Firebase to our project. So just open this link and this will show you the initial setup you need to do in your Android project. Okay, so let's start it. Let's start the new Android project. Okay, new project. So what do you think? What should we call it? Okay, so let's call it FireAuth. I don't know, what do you think? Okay, so in this project we are just going with Lollipop. We are not going with KitKat. If you want to go with KitKat, you can go, no problem. Just select the empty activity and hit next. All good, finish. And by the time it is building our project, let me tell you the steps we need to follow. Okay, so after the initial setup, we have to add these lines in our Maven repository and in our build Gradle. We need to add these dependencies, and we need to connect our application to Firebase. We can do it. Okay, if you haven't yet connected your app to your Firebase project, do so. So we will be connecting our our application to Firebase, and then the last step would be to enter the SHA1 hash key of our project to the Firebase console. Okay, let's see if our project has been built. I think it is building right now. It takes some time. If you are familiar with Android Studio, you would know. Okay, so now it is ready. Okay, so the next step is to, if you haven't signed in yet to the Android Studio, you first need to sign in. You need to sign in. You can sign in from this button right here. If you haven't signed in yet, sign in, and then you can go to Tools, Firebase. It will show you options to choose features, Firebase features. Firebase provide many features like database, storage, remote config and whatnot, but we are focusing on authentication feature here. So actually what we are doing here is we are connecting our application to Firebase. Okay, so let's connect it. Now it will connect the Android project with the Firebase. Okay, so it is showing us the options if we want to create a new project with this name, or if we want to select our existing project. But Okay, so we are fine with this name. Connect to Firebase, and now it will connect with the Firebase and download some necessary files. Okay, the project is creating on the Firebase, and let me show you something. Okay, so after the connection with Firebase, what we have to do, we have to add the SDK. Okay, so we will be doing it. Let's check. Downloading Firebase configuration. Okay, Firebase project created and connected locally to module. Okay, so our Firebase app has now been connected, so we can just go to our console and just refresh it, and our project name should be here. Let's see it. Yeah, we got our project here. Just click on it, and this is your project overview. This is your project overview. Okay, so what we have to do here is we have to enable the phone authentication feature, so which will be need to for signing or sign up. So just enable this. Okay, save it. Phone enabled. So this feature has been enabled. You can also enable email password authentication or Google sign-in authentication, Facebook, etc., whatever you need, but in this video we are focusing on phone authentication. And here's the database. You can select real-time or cloud Firestore. We are doing real-time database here. Okay, so let's start it. Okay, so let's add the Firebase SDK to our Android application, and the first step should be we have to add some lines here and dependencies here. Okay, so let's check it. You can get from here. So here's the dependency we have to add. Copy it, and let's just, okay, so we have to paste it here inside dependencies. We have to paste this dependency, and inside repositories we need to add these lines. So let's add it. Okay, we are fine with this. Now what are the next steps? The next step is you have to add this dependency and this line to the bottom. Okay, so let's first add this dependency to our app level Gradle. Okay, let's shift to the app level Gradle and add this dependency, and we have to add one plugin here in the bottom. Okay, so let's just add it here. Okay, and let's check what are the next steps. Okay, so when we are done with the step 1, we can proceed with the step 2, and the step 2 is we have to add this dependency in our Android project. Let's just do it right now. I'm adding this dependency, and what we need to do now is to sync. Now it will sync the project and download all the dependencies, libraries that are needed, and by the time it syncs the project, let me tell you what we are going to do in this application. We will be sign up, and then it will be redirected, or it will direct us to the home screen, where you can do anything you want. But in this application there will be a sign out button. You can do all your steps you want, whatever you want. If you are building some big application, you can do all the work there, and in the setting you can provide the sign out button through which you can sign out. So what this application is going to do is, this is going to sign up or sign in if the user has already signed into the application, and suppose if he closes the application and when he reopens it, the user should be signed in. So that should what we are going to implement in this application. We will be doing it with the shared preferences. I'll show you how it should be done. Okay, so our application is now ready. All the Gradle files are synced now. It looks fine here. Okay, so the next step is, let's check out. So the next step is, this is the method. You can read it all if you want. I'm not going in detail, but this is the method, verify phone number. This is the method which is used to verify your phone number. Okay, you can just check this Java file, Java class. This is the class in which all the methods are implemented, and you can just copy it, use it in your own application, or you can use the one which I am providing you, which is a modified version of this file. I'll be providing it in the description. You can get it from GitHub. Okay, so let's copy it and use it on our application. You can also get its UI file, the layout file, if you want. I'll be providing it also. So let me just create the two files here first. Okay, create a new Java file named PhoneAuth activity. Okay, and create a corresponding layout file. Create a corresponding layout file, activity underscore phone underscore auth. And we have, let's just created the authentication layout, how it should be. Actually, there should be an edit box where the user will be entering their mobile number, and then a button to proceed further. Okay, and I'm adding some design stuff here for the button. Let me create a drivable file for the button here. Okay, Okay, so after adding all the files in our project looks like this. We have made changes to the phone authentication activity, which looks like this. Now we have got an edit box here in which the user will be typing their phone number and verify button, and there are some more button which will be shown after tapping on verify. This visibility of this button should be gone, and the visibility of let me show you the buttons we are using here. This is all for the UI purpose. You can just get the layout file from the link I am providing. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the button which is this. After tapping on verify, this visibility of this button should be gone, and the visibility of let me show you the buttons we are using here. This is all for the UI purpose. You can just get the layout file from the link I am providing. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the button which is this. Okay, we have to set this visibility to gone. Okay, so now you can see that button was above this button. When someone tap on next, the visibility of next button should be gone, and the visibility of verify OTP, this one verify OTP, should be visible. Okay, so this is all for the UI purpose. You can make these two buttons below one another, but I'm doing it like this. Okay, so when a user taps on next, the visibility of next button will be gone, and the visibility of verify OTP will be shown, visible. Okay, so and I think I should stop this video here. We'll continue in the next part. If this video helped you, please hit that like button, do share this video, and please don't forget to subscribe, man, that's really very important. And I will see you in the next video.